Alright, good morning. Sunday morning, and it's time to hunt a little POTA. I think my ham alert just went off. Let's see. Maybe it wasn't a ham alert. It was something else. It's Sunday morning. Yesterday, Saturday, we had some type of solar storm. Let me see if I can find that image. Yeah, here's the image I took. I went out to the park to do some Parks on the Air, and this was the report: 177 with K at 4. All the HF conditions said they would be fair, and there was a noise level of S3 to S4. What I found was that I could hear nothing on 10 meters.
November 6th, Mike Oscar C.
I could hear very little on 15 meters, but 20 meters was wide open. I didn't hear much on 12, and I didn't hear much on 17. Luckily for my first contact, there were 4 hams, and they were both doing twofers, so they were in 2 parks. One park overlapped another, and there was 4 of them. So I made contact with all 4 of them and started off my activation with 8 contacts. The next contact off after that was a park to park with someone who was in my same park. So then I had 9 contacts in about 5 minutes or so. So if the conditions are bad, don't worry about it. Go ahead and go out to the park and try to activate. And we're going to try to hunt some POTA here. Again, we're hunting with the Hammers app, and we're checking the spot page for 20 meters. 20 meters.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jim? This is KS0MIS.
That's not POTA, that's something else right there. It just happens to be there. I think I may have figured out what was going on with the camera here. There's some auto settings that I have to turn off so that it doesn't keep flickering. I'll keep an eye on it and see. So we're just going to go scan the ham 20 meter band here. And I thought I had... the muff graph up, but I don't. Let me put it up here real quick. This is the maximum usable frequency map. You can see it says 31 right at the tip of Texas, so I should be able to hear some 10 meters. But this time of year, 10 meters usually goes down south for me down here. But we'll see what it has. 14, nothing on 340. Nothing in Virginia. Hammers uses the rig control, so you can just click a button and it tunes the radio for you. Saves you a lot of time. You don't have to sit there just turning the dial. Not hearing much. I am upper side band. 20 meters.
CQ POTA, November 0, Echo Papa Uniform, US 2295, CQ POTA.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango, 59, here at US 2295.
Roger, I got you 5-5 in North Texas, outside of Dallas.
5-5 in Texas. Thanks for being there. 7-3.
73. All right, 55, 59.
QRZ.
Copy. And sometimes when I'm making these contacts, I will sit and listen to see what other states I can hear. That looks like Iowa I can hear, but I'm not hearing the other station he's talking to.
Try it again. I've got Whiskey Tango. I've got Whiskey Tango.
Yeah, I can't hear that other station he's talking to at all. Moving on. Hear that chirping sound. Somebody saying hello. Continuing on with our POTA hunt. The station in Texas is down in the noise. Somebody's tuning up over them. But I can't hear them. Another Texas station. Galveston Island State Park. I hear somebody calling, but I can't hear the activator.
Uniform Alpha Papa UAP.
Wonder if that's K7 UAP.
So you're like a 3-1 to Western Washington. 3-1 USL.
I believe that is K7 UAP.
Kilo 7 Uniform Alpha Papa UAP.
K7 UAP.
Alpha Papa.
See if I can find him over here. I don't know how these are listed.
33 plus.
Oh well, I won't worry about it. K7 UAP. Italian station. I can't hear. Another Texas station. Everybody in Texas is out today. Arizona is usually clear here. Let's see if I can get Arizona. Arizona is very low today. Somebody's on 270. Park in England that I am not hearing. There's Canada, Nova Scotia. Georgia I can usually hear. There's 2 people. 2 hams at this Georgia station. She is down in the noise. Not even moving the meter. I will come back to that 259 later on. Let's go Italy or Florida. They're on the same frequency. Nothing. North Carolina. Looks like if my phone goes to sleep, my ham alert goes off the screen up there. So we'll just wait and see. I'm not hearing much on 20 meters right now. That would be nice. 3 at 1 park. Wonder what the solar conditions are right now. They say good. .178 and 2 and good. Very low signal noise level, very low noise level. 224 is below what I can go to, so let's go up here and see if we can find some CW. They're saying CW, nothing. That was very low, I couldn't hear it. There's a little CW. It's kind of low. Oklahoma. I might not be able to hear the activator though, since it's so close to me. Put something in the chat just to get it started. Let's see if we can hear this FT8. Yeah, FT8 is there. It's not hearing any sideband or CW on 20 meters. Let's go down and check 10. I heard absolutely nothing on 10 meters yesterday. Not even a FT8 due to that solar storm. But I'll still go through and check today. There's something out to the right of 360 on my waterfall. he's off frequency.
Plan for regular BE sessions. I'll mention them here when I do an email, and it'll be available.
Can't make that out. 325. Let's look at 300 and see if the beacon is there. There's a 10-meter beacon, so we should be able to get propagation for 10 meters today. FT8 is there. Just not hearing any sideband or CW right now. Alright, somebody else just popped up on 390. They're at a different park though. One's in Ohio and one's in Florida. Let's see if I can hear either one of them. They might be getting just set up to start their POTA. So I'll give them a second here and see if I can come back to them. I think I have a map here of what I did yesterday. Let's see if I can. Yeah, here's a map of what I did yesterday. And remember, there was a some type of solar issue. But I had most of my traffic going 20 meters to the east with this one single one going up Seattle, past Seattle, Washington. The rest of them were 15 meters. I actually called CQ on 15 meters and got 4. And actually, 8 of these contacts are all in the same spot, and then another 6 are all in the same spot. So I wasn't trying to do numbers yesterday. I was just trying to see what I could do during the bad solar conditions. Alright, nobody on 10 meters. And usually I scan the whole 10-meter band. That's the same guy I can't get because they're off frequency. I'll look at my waterfall and just scroll, see if I can see anything. That's just noise. Since I've got the beacon for 10 meters, let's see if the FM propagation is working any. There's a repeater up in New York, KQ2H. Let's see if I can hear that. This is a 10-meter repeater up in New York. Let's see if I can hit it. CQ, Kilo, India 5, Whiskey Tango, calling CQ from Texas. I did not hear it key up the repeater, so that means I can't reach it right now. Oh, there's something right there. Somebody's trying to come back, but I can't hear it. Alright, it's not 10 meters, sometimes it takes a little bit longer for the propagation to come in. There's one down in Austin too. Let me see if I can hit that Austin one. I'll just key up on it. Nothing came back, so probably not reaching the one down in Austin. All right, back to the POTA stuff. We're going to go on 12 meters. Meters to Kentucky, not hearing it. I'm hearing the FD8, so the propagation is there. Sideband from Pennsylvania, maybe? Lackawanna State Park. Lackawanna. I can hear him, but he's very low. See if I can hear him again. Pennsylvania is very low. I can barely hear it. Might have one here.
Kilo 6 Papa to yourself. All right, Jay, thanks for the park to park. Appreciate it. Good luck with your activation.
It's an S3.
73. And Kilo 6 Papa to yourself.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango.
Foxtrot 5, Papa, Zulu, Oscar, about 4-3 in the park, over. Foxtrot 5, Papa, Zulu, Oscar, 4-3, over.
I can hear him through the noise. I'm going to see if I can contact him. I'm going to try one more time for that one.
Roger, your 5-2. Is that Foxtrot 5, November, Zulu, Oscar?
About a 5-3.
Have a good evening. 73 in
Still very low.
Roger, 5-5 and that's thanks for hitting this morning. You take care of 73.
It's either 4-3 or 5-3.
November 3, X-ray, Lima. I've got the 4-5, 3.11 QSL. November 3, X-ray, Lima, Field. Yeah, some QSP. I got part number 13, question mark.
I can barely hear the other station he's talking to. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango. Roger, got you about a 4-3 in North Texas, outside of Dallas. 73. Alright, signal's very low there. But he got me at a 5-7. So he's receiving me better than I'm receiving him. Alright, not hearing those other two. Let's go to 15. I want to do the sideband first. Massachusetts. There's not much on the waterfall. California, Georgia, and Texas. Spring Creek, that's the other park that's in the Dallas area. That's the one that's up north of here. It's a little small, and parking's not very good there. And there's only one table. But I do see some stuff out to the left on the waterfall. Let's see if it's 332. Nope. It's above 332.
Officer Kilowatt, calling Bigfield at 5 for a call, please.
I missed the call sign. I'll have to wait for it to come back with the call. There's some kind of
K1UI. K1UI. I think there was another station in there too. Thanks for the call. K1UI, W6 Golf Oscar Kilowatt. Yeah, good afternoon. This is Don. Delta Oscar November. I'm in Ocala, Florida. I'm copying you about 5x6. Anyway, back to you. How do you copy? K1UI, W6G, okay.
Sounds like he wants to do a rag chew. Wants to sit and talk. He's 1K above the 332 that I can't hear. I will come back to 333 at some point. Somebody above 288. I'm hearing sounds like a motor or something. Some type of motor with a belt on it. See something out on the waterfall that's pretty loud. See if I can get it. 21,300.
Alpha Echo 7. I need your call again, so I am.
It's a DX station, but it's kind of low.
Yeah, thank you. Alpha Echo 7. Alpha Echo 7 Zulu. Thanks for call. My name is Paul. Papa Alpha
Alright, I can't make that one out.
Echo Alpha 1 Golf India Bravo. QSL Manuel, te copio 5-3 en California, Manuel. 5-3 en California, QSL.
53 in California. Cinco Tre.
Gracias, Manuel, por el 5573.
Thank you for the 5-5.
Oscar Kilo 2.
Not hearing a call sign though. Not even registering on the meter. Let's see if we can hear FT8 on 15 meters. Yep, there it is. And let's listen for any CW on 15 meters. I'll turn off that ham alert until something comes on. Not hearing anything on 15 meters other than that station that was calling out. 345.
K1, you on W6, God only knows, 3 okay.
Alright, on to the next band. I can usually hear this guy. And he's always on doing CW. Let's see here. I think I got a bunch of contacts with him. Yeah, I've got 39 contacts with him. They're all CW. Going back to 2023. And he's normally at park, well, yeah, he's normally at park 4011. When I do my POTA, I put the DE to say from, which means that's me activating. And if it's just the POTA without the DE, it means I was not at a park, and I was probably just hunting and made the contact with him. So let's see if he's at 4011 again. So we gotta wait for our turn to come back around. We're gonna use the straight key today. Oops, that was too late. He's gotta pile up. There's at least 3 other stations trying to reach him. So I'll wait my turn and see if I can get him. I'll turn the break-in off. I have a ham alert here. And I do. Alright, there's 2 stations coming back to him. I'm going to wait until I'm the last one. Ham alerts. That's Ernest up in Canada. It doesn't have the right frequency though. It might be 14337. I met Ernest on one of the Facebook groups. He does a lot of POTA up in Canada. That is, what is that? Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. Alright, I need to turn my brake break-in back on and get ready to come in. The other side is responding, and I can't hear the other side. There's his call sign. There's 5 more guys. He's got a pilot. I'm gonna have to come back to him because he's got a pileup. I'll let that pileup go away. There's WI2X. Got 10 contacts with him on CW. Five 559. $18,069. We both did not 559. Copy the park. Alright, when you're using the straight key here, you can't really, well, I can't really go at a super fast speed. So it's easier because you kind of force yourself to go slower. Let's change frequencies again. Alright, that was New York. Not so I can hear WI2X. I can't hear K2EHE. Try to go in again. The one that's responding now is going very slow. I could probably understand it. That one was from New York. Pick up my break in, turn it back on. Camera whatnot. sign. Thank you. Good morning. 599. Alright, so we got that one. Descent to 59. And as you're doing these contacts and hammers, it gives you a little map that shows you where your contacts are. Turn off the labels. You can see I'm getting a lot from the north. I normally get like far east coast, more in the northeast, and far west coast. But occasionally I get some stuff up north. North and South Dakota are rare. Montana is also rare. For me at least. Alright, so I got 2 on 17 meters. CQ. He just called CQ and I missed it. My camera is on. I'm going to turn up this audio. It might be a little loud. Sounds like the signal is weak. Now, whoever's responding may be responding at a very slow speed, so I'll give it a second here. The RBN picked him up at 20 words a minute. Not hearing anything, so I'll come back to him. Nothing there. Nothing there. Let's see if the FT8 is there. Yep, there's the FT8 loud and clear. So propagation's good on 17 meters. This guy called CQ and went away. Why does it say 13 views? I haven't seen anyone in here. One concurrent viewer. Oh, there he is. I'll turn the volume up on it. 1, 2, 3, down, down. That was a number 3 at the end of his transmission, so I don't know if that was KD3D. Alright, I'm going to move on since they're not coming back. You still hear that one? Still hear that one? Just not that one. Let's go on down. Do we have everything on 40 meters? I normally don't make any contacts on 40 meters in the daytime, but I still go through and check. I noticed some of the guys up north, like Ernest up north, will be on 40 meters in the middle of the day making contacts. But down in Texas, I don't hear anything on 40 meters. Alright, it's on 30. Some CW. Again, the call sign looks familiar. When you start doing POTA, you start seeing the same call signs over and over again. It's because the same people are doing POTA. I don't know if I've talked to this one though. Oh, I have 3 times. 2 this year and 2 last year. They're all POTA contacts. That's why I keep my notes so I can know what type of contact it was. Let's see if we can hear the FT8. Not hearing the FT8 on 30 meters. That means propagation may not be that good. Something on 6 meters. Let's see if I can hear FT8. I am hearing I'm hearing a weak signal on FT8. KQ4 OEQ is spotted up on 52-112. I don't think I've ever been here. Let me tune up. I believe the calling frequency is 5125. Not hearing anything on 5125, but I'm going to check FT8 on 6 meters. So to do that, I have to close my FL rig because WSJTX wants to control the radio. Let's see if I can hear anything on 6 meter FT8. And I'm not hearing it. It's a very weak signal. You can barely hear it. There we go with another ham alert. It's KG2MM 28390. I have to go back and check that. Alright, here's some 6 meter. Alright, I want to grab this ham alert first. What was that? 28390. And if I set my mode to FM, I can scroll much faster. 28390. Mode back to upper sideband. 28390. Lock that in. Now, do I hear anything? And I'm doing that because I got this ham alert here from KG2MM. I can barely hear it though. There is something out to the left. I want to see what that is on the waterfall. That's what I heard before. But let's go back to 6 meters. See if I can get something on 6 meters. And yes, I know this isn't POTA, but anytime I get a chance to make a 6 meter contact, I can make it. Let's do a CQ. I usually do a CQ on the even side. I'm going to turn off my powered speakers so it doesn't hum. SWR is low. Let me check my ALC. ALC is a little high at 5. So I will adjust here to get my ALC down. Now, some people say they don't want any ALC, but I keep it between 1 and 3. It's fine for me. And I'm at 30 watts because that is a limitation of my auto tuner. I have a Z11 Pro from LDG, and it has a 30 watt limit on FT8. So limit on data. Now I could just go directly into the radio, but I would have to continuously tune the antenna. It's a 9-to-1 infed from Palomar Engineering. It's the Palomar BAS 71. It comes with a 71-foot piece of wire. I've got another 40-foot piece of wire that I attached to that. That makes it get out a little better, so I can get some 160 meter contacts. Good morning, Randy, ND9G. I saw there was a 6-meter opening. That's why I'm trying a little FT8 6-meter right now. Want to see if I can make a contact here. I went through the 20-meter and 10-meter band and didn't hear much. I think I got one on 20 meters sideband, and then I got a few CW contacts on 17 meters. Doesn't look like they're responding to me. Let's yeah, 6 meters usually is kind of local for me. It's mostly in the DFW area here. A guy north of Fort Worth out by the airport can hear me, and over here in McKinney. These are all in Texas. They're all close by for 6 meters. So they're not responding. So I will go back to hunting POTA. Randy, if you're near a radio and you got a frequency, let me know. I'll try to make a contact with you. Gotta close that. Gotta close that. I gotta get my FL rig back open. Lets me control my radio. Gotta tell Hammers to use FL rig again. Alright, so we go back to let's go back to 20 meters and see if there's anything new there. Did I talk to WI2X? No. I thought I did. Yes, I did. Oh, that was on 17 meters though. He's on 20 meters now. I can barely hear him on 20 meters. He was loud on 17 meters. So I'll go on to the next one. Germany probably won't hear. That one's kind of faint. K3D3. Well, KD3D. He's very low. Don't have my brake in on. The signal was very low there, but I was able to make it out. I sent a 559. Since I didn't hear what he sent, of course, that means he sent a 59. Copy the park. Alright, so we've got Katie 3D. Of course, after I make the contact, it gets loud where you can hear it very clearly. I'm hearing AB6SV. See if I can get that one also. It's also very low. AB6SV. Thank you. Oregon. And of course it gets louder when I finish my every time I finish a contact it gets louder. See down there it's loud and clear, I can hear it. Alright, that's Texas, that's probably too close. That one's very faint, I can almost hear it. 654. Faint. FT8 is of course loud and clear as usual. I don't know if I can talk on 14119. Let me go check. Got a thing here somewhere. Band chart. Alright, 20 meters. I'm a general here. 14150 is the pot, so I can get on 14119. Let's see if they will come back. There's the CQ. No response. I assume the signal is fading there. I'll come back to it.
Thank you for the 2 punch. You're 5-5. 5-5 in Ontario.
5-5 in Ontario. I'm hearing Ontario, but not Georgia.
Have a good one.
Kilo Bravo 8 Sierra Romeo November.
WC4Y has got a pile up.
I have U57 in my 2 parts.
A4QED.
Direct complete. Go Alpha.
I'm not hearing North Carolina. No love. It's a nice call
Whiskey
sign.
Alpha 3, India Delta Sierra. I've got you 5-6 into US 3058.
Well, I can hear it. Let's see if I can get to him.
I copy West Wildlife Management Area, QSL. Hey, I appreciate the contact. Good luck with your activation, 17.
I thought I was hearing it.
Whiskey Alpha 4, India Delta Sierra, QSL.
He did not call
I appreciate
CQ.
that correction. 7-3. Kilo Quebec 5 India, I've got you 5-8 into US 3058.
Alright, I might just call since he did not call CQ.
Fantastic. Thanks for hunting. 7-3.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
All right, the Whiskey Tango station again.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. I've got you 5-8 into US 3058.
Roger, you are 5-7 in North Texas outside of Dallas.
Fantastic. Thank you for hunting. 7-3.
73.
November 0, Lima Uniform Victor calling. CC POTA.
Kilo Bravo 8 Sierra Romeo November.
Now, if they don't call CQ and people are just jumping in, you have to figure out where you're going to jump in at. It sounds like after he says 73, they were jumping in at that point, so that's where I jumped in. And I'm running my power at 90 watts on the FT991A.
Whiskey 4 Mike Kilo, I've got you 5-8 into Park US 3058.
See if I can hear WI2X now. I can hear the station in Michigan, but not WI2X. The nice thing about this rig control is you can just bounce around between CW and sideband. You don't have to worry about changing changing anything on the radio, you can just click what you want and it pops it up for you. Sounds like you got two activators on 14060. At Mother Neff State Park. I like to look at some of the names of these parks, like this one here. Wapsipinicon. Wapsipinicon. I couldn't even say that. Wapsipinicon. And they haven't figured out who's got that frequency, so I'll move on. Alright, where was I? Actually, well, stopped at 250. I'll go on.
Delta Zulu Victor.
5 X-ray.
Okay, the Charlie Lima Alpha standby. There was a Romeo X-ray standby.
Alright, they've got a pilot, but
Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Zulu Victor.
I've got a pilot, but I can't hear the activator very well.
7459, QSL.
Roger, Roger. W59 in South Louisiana, standing by.
Yeah, I can't hear that at all, so move on.
I've been shooting the last couple of days.
Nothing in Arizona.
North at K5 Echo Charlie.
K5 Echo Charlie.
60 parks on the air, 60 parks on the air. This is K5EC, K5 Echo Charlie at the WA South Motion Unit, right Hamilton area.
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey Tango again?
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Okay, KI5 WW2. North 56 here in Texas.
Roger that. I got you 5-5 in North Texas, right outside of Dallas.
All right, thank you very much, Joseph. 72.
73.
Go ahead, K5 Echo Charlie.
I turned the volume up on that one because it's kind of low. Let's go 55, 56. And I normally don't hear other stations in Texas, but that's the second one I've got in Texas.
Not good walking right. Thank you much, 73.
And that's going to update and change to green in a
Kilo Echo 4.
few seconds.
Quebec, Mike.
That lets me know that I've already talked to him. Making sure I saved it. One 416 is down in the noise.
QSL, I have you 5-8 in Kentucky. 5-8 in KY.
Kentucky is coming through loud and clear. There's where it updated to green there. So now I know that I've worked that station.
7-3, thanks for the park. Y'all have fun. Alpha Echo 0, Tango Lima.
Yeah, Randy, I try to go out on the first day of the year to get one of those awards for being a New Year's Day activator. 275, you hear that chirp, that means there's something right above it.
Over.
Can't hear what
Thank
it
you
is.
very much. Have a wonderful Sunday over there. 73 feet as well. Okay, sounds good then. Got their station on the side. Animal station for
Sounds like some kind of net going on. 14277.
Over. Thanks for the 5-9 Virginia.
I'm here in Wisconsin.
You're sounding good. 7-3. Yours at
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
Tango. November 4 station, please. November 4, Charlie November X-ray. Thanks for the contact, John. You are 5-9 into Wisconsin.
About a S7 on my meter here. I'm gonna see if I can get him.
5-9 North Carolina. Appreciate you being out there. Thanks for the hunt. Kilo.
November 5, November Echo November.
November Echo November, please stand by. There's a Kilo 4 mobile station. Kilo 4 Victor Lee.
They're just blindly calling, not waiting for the CQ.
You are 5-9 into US
He's at
1440
Bigfoot Beach
Wisconsin.
State Park.
Thank you for Tennessee. Appreciate you being out there. Thanks for the hunt.
I'll wait and see if I can get him. He had one station standing by.
November Echo November.
November 5, November Echo November. You are 5-9 into Wisconsin, Park 1440.
Well, thank you. You're 5-9 in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. 7-3 and best of luck.
I'm here in Austin.
Thank you for Austin, Texas. 73. Have a great day.
Alpha 1 Zulu Zulu.
Kilo Bravo 2 YEW.
I guess you just throw out your call sign whenever you're ready.
You are 5-9 plus 10. 5-9 plus 10 into US 1440 Wisconsin. Over. Thanks for getting me on the coast out there. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day and enjoy the weather. Park to park, please stand by. Kilo Echo 2, Foxtrot Charlie November.
Alright, I can't get the pattern here, so I'm going to move on.
1440.
Just jump in when you want, I guess.
The air, US 11069. 11069er, this is November Alpha 1 Kilo Whiskey. NA 1 KW, Park Sunny Air, US 11069.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango.
KI 5, Whiskey Tango 5555.
Roger, I got you 5-7 into North Texas, outside Dallas.
57 near Dallas. Thanks for the call and good luck.
Roger that, 73.
73 NA1 KW, Park Sunny Air.
Alright, looks like that one just came on. It said just a minute ago. I'm assuming he just spotted himself and started calling CQ. And I believe he said a 5-9, I'm not sure. The North American Kilowatt Club is what it says there.
Park Sunny Air, US 11069. 11069er NA1 KW, QR.
Let's keep going.
That's US 1436 QSL. My second part is Uncle Sam 11955. 11955 QSL.
Alright, sounds like I'm not hearing the activator. I'm hearing someone calling the activator.
Uncle Sam 11955.
This is another name you need to look at. Wawayanda State Park. And I can't hear that activator, so I'll move on. Someone's right above 311.
I've got to go change.
14313 is where the old guys ragged you, so you don't want to call POTA on that one. Get a bunch of old dudes mad at you. Listen to what they're doing. There's two conversations going on at the same time.
They do sell them in the stores, surprisingly.
So stay away from 313.
So please.
313. 325. South Carolina. K5 MIG. That's Texas. Most of the K5s are Texas. That I hear anyway. 343. Delaware. Nope. There's Ernest again back on 347. But I can't hear him. Ernest is down in the noise. You don't see anyone spotted on 14119? Are you asking me to get on 14119? There was someone there earlier. QRL. Yeah, I think there was someone spotted earlier on 119 and I heard both sides of it and then it went totally away. I couldn't hear it anymore. Alright, I've scanned 20 meters for the second time. I was hoping I can get WI2X again. WR7B out of DC. I remember trying to do the worked all states and it took me forever to get DC. The three that I couldn't get were DC, Maine, and Hawaii. And I eventually got all of them. Yeah, I didn't hear anything on 14119. Might be the propagation's not coming this way. Like I'm on it right now, I don't hear anything. Yeah, when you're on 20 meters and you're calling CQ on CW, you get all kinds of pileups. signal I'm hearing here. That was not AF5DM. Or maybe it was, because I'm still hearing it. What's that thing called? APF. I've got my APF on. From Iowa, so that might be this AF5DM. Let me see if I can get him. Wap Sip Penacon. Wap Sippenicon State Park. Sounds like he's got a pileup. I'm not hearing the pileup too clearly, but I can hear it. So I'll move on. I heard the question mark, which means I can probably hear the activator. He's at 27 words a minute. Usually when I come in at my 14 words a minute, it kind of trips them up because they have to slow down. But this is, I think I've talked to this one before. Dupe. Was it that one? Yeah. That one's loud. Yeah, I've talked to that one before. Most of them were POTA. Going back to 2023. That's Iowa that I'm hearing. Say good morning. Give me a signal report. I'll tell you what the antenna is in just a second here. Let's do that. It's because I'm hitting the shift key. The antenna that I'm running is an in-fed antenna. It is from Palomar Engineering. Three. Oops. It is this Palomar bullet. It's this is a 9-to-1 unun. and it comes with 71 feet of cable, but I took another 40-foot cable and attached that to it. So whatever the 70 and 41 is together is what I use. And I mount that on my fence. It's about 6 foot high. Then it goes about 30 yards to the east to the top of a little shed I have in the backyard. That's about 15 feet high. Then it comes back to the fence at an angle. And then it goes away from the fence at an angle, and it's mounted on the top of the fence. So the highest point for this antenna is about 15 feet. But I have a lot of cable out. The extra cable lets me get on 160 meters. And I've only been able to do FT8 on 160 meters because there's so much noise on it. There's always noise for me on 80 and 160. That was Oregon. See if I can get this one. The radio is a Yaesu FT991A. I'm running at 90 watts for sideband and 30 watts for CW and any type of digital mode like FT8. This signal is fading. Noise reduction doesn't seem to matter on CW. I can still hear what sounds like wind. Alright, not getting that. And this is FL rig that I'm using to control my radio. And these buttons are commands that I can use to send to the radio. Like if I want to switch between upper sideband and lower sideband here, I would left click for the upper and right click for the lower. Same with CW, left click and right click. And these buttons are customizable. You can assign any command to them or any name to them. So I don't have to usually touch my radio. I just use FL rig here. And FL rig is an open source program, which means it's free. It runs on Windows, it runs on Mac also, and Linux. I'm actually running Linux, that's what it's running on here. That signal there is pretty clear, but that's a responder. That was West Virginia. You can usually hear the state at the end of the signal report, but I can't hear the activator too clear. Alright, I'm going to give 10 meters another chance, though it wasn't doing too good yesterday. I'm going to give it a chance today. There's FT8 sounding good, so I can hear that. There's somebody up above 323. says the stream is something about my stream will end shortly. I don't know what's causing that. Not enough video to remain smooth streaming. What do you mean you're not receiving data? You're receiving data. Maybe it means the mouth wasn't moving enough. I got a spinning thing going and then it came up. It says set your bit rate to 6800 kbps. Can I even do that? Let's see if I can do that in, what is this, OBS. I go into settings, stream. Where do you set that? I'd have to stop the stream and restart it to do that. Alright, I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if I can stop streaming and increase my bit rate. Alright, I set the, there's an option in OBS under stream, these advanced options. I click the checkbox there where it says ignore streaming service, and it takes these settings right here, and it seems to say excellent condition now. So we'll leave it on there. Alright, we were at 324. Not hearing anything. 368. What? 368 is very low. No. Something above 374. Probably this 376.
5553 or 53.
Lake Tawakoni. I've fished out there several times.
Once again, 53, your signal is 53 in Virginia.
I'm hearing
33 is good luck.
Virginia call that Texas side. Hey Randy, thanks for stopping by. KV5 Dan's in Texas.
You get 4 echo Lima. You're 555, 55 day. Good morning, good afternoon.
Nothing. 10 meters is, I'm not really hearing anything on 10 meters. I think 10 meters is gone for me. Probably won't be back until next winter. I'm gonna scan a few more before I end the stream here. But that's just my Sunday morning. Scan, make a few POTA contacts, decide what I'm gonna do for the day, which is probably nothing. Might grab the bike and go for a ride. Where's the thing? There's the Honda F6B that I ride. It's a little windy out, so I don't know if I'll make it out today. I don't want to have to fight the wind while I'm trying to ride. But we're gonna make one more pass at these. 15-meter FT8 is strong. And I don't want to sit here and make contacts on FT8. KI5WRE. I know KI5IRE. Let's see who that is. Go back up. Back here. Back here. Wellington, Texas. Wellington. I've never heard of Wellington. K9 SPR in Oregon. Don't see him. Oh. 2 in Colorado, not hearing. So 20 meters looks wide open. 15 is kind of working. 17 meters is working for CW. 10 meters again is dead for me. Let's try some more 17 meter CW. Oh, the ham clock is still running. That's very loud. I don't know who's who though. So I have to wait for a CQ. KA0CSW. Coming back with my call sign. Thank you. You are 549 MN for Minnesota. Didn't have my camera on the key that time. And usually what I do is I check POTA a little bit. Once I'm done, I run off and do some other things, come back and check it again. That's FT4. 18147. Down in the noise. Chano Lakes State Park.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Alpha Charlie, over.
It's very low though. I can usually hear Utah. That is low as well. I went through all those, I hit 40. Didn't hear anything on 40 because it's daytime. Not even FT8. WW3G. I think I know that. No, I know WW3K. Alright, nothing on 40 meters. So that's all I'm going to do this morning. Just a quick browse through, looking for some POTA contacts. Again, 10 meters is dead again. $28,051 K4NYM. Let's see if it'll come back. W6 something. $310. Nope. $330. Nope.
The SWR, and again, about 802 watts.
Nothing.
So that's the station here with the 412 strike and stuff. And you're going to get a kick out of this. When you said that you guys had field day at a gun range, we do the same.
Reckon she would. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Tango. Alright, they didn't hear me, so I'm not going to try a second time.
Juliet 5.
The first transmission was 5-7, Steven. Kilo 5, Sugar Mexico Hotel. Oscar November 5, Romeo Kilo November.
That's a DX station. I'm hearing the DX, but not the station in Texas.
Okay, Steven, and thank you for the county in Texas, and thank you for a new part. 73.4, and thanks for activation. Kilo Delta 2, Lima Zulu, park the park.
Looks like 10 meters is working out there for some people, but not for me. Alright, that's all I'm going to do. Let's see what I did here. Let's look at the map. Map's kind of all over. I'm not really going in one particular place. I'm not getting the southeast this morning for some reason. And I usually get more over in California here. But later in the day, California will start to come in more. So I did, let's see, I had some already in here. These all say 23, 16. Right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's 11 contacts, so that's good enough for an activation. 73 guys, thanks for watching my Sunday morning POTA hunts. See you next week. I gotta find the closing, which is over here.